Good morning, everyone. This is CryinMo. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. What do we see? It's just a flower. I know. So dramatic, so overwhelming. These sunflowers are really cool. I guess I thought they animated, but they don't. I mean, I thought they would rotate based on where the sun was. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? If these actually, sort of followed the sun path. So by the end of the day, they were facing this direction. I had put them down just to, needed to make copies of them with some bone meal. But I was going to say, let's check out our Camelot County notes here. I've updated the little book here. We'll make a tourist kiosk, at some point so that people will have a little information center. I am kind of treating this world to be designed for other Minecrafters to come and check out during world downloads and stuff like that. So this is what we have so far in our notes pages. It's just a bunch of coordinates for different things. So areas of interest gives the coordinates in case people want to come in and you bounce into creative mode or something and you just want to TP or teleport somewhere. You can do that quickly, or you can use the notes, of course, the coordinates to travel there on foot or horseback, as the case may be. But today is one of those laid-back episodes. I haven't really done a laid-back, kick-back, relax, cruise around and smell the flowers kind of episode. And today is going to be one of those. We will go do one actual sort of productive thing. Well, we're going to start with a productive thing really quick here. As far as our chicken delivery service farm, I just went ahead and matched the exterior to our industrial furnace and just sort of copied that look and feel. Look at that. We're rolling in feathers and chicken now, aren't we? We're doing all right. Okay, well, I went ahead and just kind of sort of flesh this out a little bit, kind of like an old pizza joint or something. But I didn't want to throw a door up here because I thought it's kind of weird maybe going by and seeing the entryway here. But of course we can't put any wooden doors like that because that'll mess up our iron farm. So maybe we could set the door in like that. That way it's inset. And that one can be over here. Cool. Fried chicken delivery. Chicken farm below. Oops. Let me show you what I've got going over here on this side. This is sort of a little walking, talking episode. And we're going to come down here. This is going to be, it's just basically the mine. I don't know how much we need to mine now. We really just need to mine for diamonds. These two right here we do need to mine for. Diamonds and lapis. That's for sure what, we can't get those any other way. Redstone, glowstone, we get that from the switch farm. Obviously we have an iron farm, we have a gold farm now. So we need coal, but I was thinking, now we have another reason, because we have our industrial furnace, we need to go and maybe, do the blaze farm sometime in the future here, because we'll need to, maybe we can fuel the industrial furnace with blaze rods. And just come around here, it's very simple, and then it just turns into this rotten mess here where I've just literally just gone down here and carved out, long tunnels, just looking for diamonds. So this here, again, I'm just throwing, this is just an area where we're to the north. This is north of our regular Camelot County area down over there. Haven't really developed anything out here. It's kind of a neat space here. It's sort of shadowed in, just like these. It's sort of on the other side where our tree farm is. It's kind of similar in terrain, but there's a really nice giant waterfall over here. Look at that epic waterfall right there. Is that not the coolest thing? Just very rad, isn't it? It's huge. It's awesome. Look at this great lagoon. It's so deep. It's like way deep. It's like a big ravine down here. I don't know what we could do down here. It looks like we should build something in here out of glass. Some kind of submerged I don't know, man. How about a research station? We could build a research station down here like in Lost in season 3, right? Where Charlie met his dramatic end. Not to give anything away if you guys haven't watched Lost. Lost was a fun show. It was fun until season 6. And then I was sorely let down. We just started watching Penny Dreadful, which is on Netflix. And I like the genre, like the horror genre. I'm not a huge fan of, but mystery, horror, it's pretty, can be fun if it's done well. I don't usually have a lot of faith in shows like that, so I didn't watch it for when it first came out. But it came out on Netflix. We needed something to watch the other night, so we checked it out. Hey man, we're like 3 or 4 episodes in. I'm actually digging the writing. I think it's pretty cool. They're pretty much keeping it off the cheesy edge. They're able to ride that line pretty well, and that's a tricky thing to do with a show that's sort of based on vampires and Frankenstein and you know, classic horror monsters, like that sort of thing. But it's got a great setting and some pretty good acting, and yeah, so I am pretty intrigued by the writing. Actually, I think it's pretty well done. This is what I've been doing out here. I've laid down all of the logs, currently all the logs for the current track. This deal here, putting logs down, wood in the Nether, is probably one of the dumbest things you can do. So be very conscious of what, if you want to build with wood in the Nether, yeah, man, it's not, well, let me just say this. I've had to patch this here. I must have patched 64 blocks twice. You could do this the smart way, which is just slightly more tedious, and so I didn't do it. Next time I build something like this, I probably will do it. You could build your tunnel, dig it out, and then line your tunnel, at least the bottom, actually the whole thing, if you're going to use wood anywhere in the tunnel. If you're not going to use wood, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're going to use wood anywhere in a Nether tunnel or a Nether design, you probably need to line everything with cobblestone. Or stone, you know, whatever. Something that doesn't burn. Because what happens is when you lay this down, if there's lava like 1 block diagonal from wood, it'll catch it on fire. And when 1 block of wood catches on fire, it sets fire, you know, fire just starts spreading. And it doesn't catch fire right away. Oh no, it catches fire, you know, a few minutes after you've left the area. As long as the area is still loaded, it catches fire. So I've laid logs over here and over there, and I just kind of planned for it. I just said, you know, I'll lay the logs and I'll just keep an eye on it, and where there's flames, I'll go dig out the lava and then replace the logs. I did that, but that one section over there, man, I didn't realize it was burning, and I lost a lot of wood. And I know wood is a dumb thing to build with in the Nether, but I just, yeah, wanted to put something in the Nether that isn't Nether proof. Just to have it in there and make it a little strange. Let's go down here and we'll do something kind of fun. I had no idea this was even a thing in Minecraft. I know. There's a lot of things that I just don't know for a guy who's doing a let's play series, but I had no idea that mules were a thing. Apparently, you can breed a horse and a donkey just like in real life, and you can get a mule. And mules cannot be bred. They can't procreate, just again, like in real life. All of our donkeys are slow, right? And the horses are fast. So the benefit of the mule is you get more speed than a donkey, but you get the added bonus of being able to put a chest on the mule, just like on a donkey. So basically it's like having a faster donkey, and I think that's fantastic. So here we are at our little horse trading village. So man, we've got 3 villages all set up. We have Nether, well, pathways, travel ways to get to 3 different villages, each village with a different reason for existence or a different thing that we're trading for. Do we have a bed out here? A bed would be super nice, like right now. I had originally started separating these guys based on a few things. I know that you can breed horses and sort of try to maximize their attributes. So we've got some guys here that I think are pretty fast. We've got these guys that are really good jumpers. What do we got over here? Awesomes, LOL. So these guys, I guess, are apparently both good jumpers and they're fast. So maybe I will get to work here building a little stable sort of a thing, and we can do some breeding. I just put up a little cactus farm right over here. Very simple, just to grow some cacti while I was working over here. I have an idea for the stables. It's very simple. It's sort of strangely, oddly enough, based on a greenhouse design idea. It was just sort of, I was thinking of greenhouses, which made me think of glass, and I was thinking we want to do something very simple and sort of quick, although this is not proving to be very quick at all because I had to go gather all the materials to do this. But anyway, I've got a design here sort of worked out. It's going to be sort of tall, single floor with maybe 4 or 6 pens for horses and donkeys and stuff. I thought we would try this for some lighting. This might be pretty rad. Yeah, some daylight sensors. They won't turn on? Well, oh, I have to switch it over. There we go. So when that becomes nighttime, this will turn on, and I think we'll put 4 of them in here. Kira's over there kicking butt in Overwatch. She's on a mission to get play of the game with each character. And at the rate that she's going, she'll probably get it here in the next couple weeks. She's been knocking them out. She's got 8 of them so far, I think. 8 characters would play the game. I can play like 2 of the characters. I like Junkrat and I like Farah. Those are 2 of my favorites. And we're going to stick with this green and orange sort of color scheme. I know that's sort of an atrocious sounding color combo, but you know, we are in a green and orange sort of palette area here with the dirt and the yellowish grass, and you know, the savanna is basically the same thing. So let me make some cobblestone wall here. There we go. Stone slabs here. There we go. And then that's going to go across and meet up on the other side. Once we have this built here, we'll strip all this land. We'll flatten all this land out so that it's nice and flat on both sides here, like there and here. It's almost time to take another nap, and when I come back, I'll show you the face of the building. And there we go. Yes, so the sun has risen again, and now we can see it in daytime. Our lights have turned off on the inside, in the interior. It looks pretty strange, I know. It's a very simple build and sort of going with a lot of orange here, but I think it's going to look pretty cool from back here, like when you're coming in. This little bit here I think works really well. A little bit of green coming along the back, and of course this will be at the edge of our roof here, coming along like so. We're going to basically double the length that it is right now, at least to have the 4 little areas. I don't even know how far that is. That's probably too far actually. And then these are birch leaves, of course, because birch leaves retain their greenness in the savanna and desert biomes, which I think is, yeah, it's kind of cool. Like it makes it pop here. And I really love how the cobblestone walls don't connect to the glass. I think that's pretty rad. And let's see, I think we can, yeah, put another one right in there, just on the edge. And maybe we'll have 2 out in front, over here maybe, do something like that. But yeah, we can play with it. But this little design here I thought was kind of cool. Just putting stairs together, you know, whatever. Just, yeah, it's very simple and very clean. A couple of torches out here because we need them just for the entryway and, you know, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted a nice tall ceiling. I want it to be very open inside. All right, here we go, guys. There it is. What do we think? What do we think of that crazy orange building, man? That's a lot of orange, huh? Well, yeah, and I made it a little bit longer than I was going to because I think it looked a little better. But I think I really dig the openness of it. The fact that it has all this glass in there. It's got this greenhouse feel, but it's going to have, you know, horses inside. And look, it's going to be daytime already. It's going to be nighttime. When the sun goes down here in 2 more minutes, it's going to turn these on. I went and took out these middle ones here to put more what I thought supports looked necessary, and I kind of changed out the stone slabs up there. I changed out because I thought maybe it looked a little cleaner with just the orange, the sort of acacia slabs and everything. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. It's got a weird ceiling line. I tried to keep it open, but not too open. I kind of wanted it to all be glass, but that didn't really work, you know, without having stairs. There are no glass stairs. When these lights are off, right, I thought it was so cool. You know, we were like, yeah, these lights are off. It's great. It looks nice and lit up in here in the daytime. But unfortunately, these blocks were all spawnable because the light level. Oh, I threw some hay. Yeah, you see some hay in there. Nice little decoration. That's all. Not too much. This is a clean barn. This is not a rustic barn by any means. This is sort of a modern, clean barn. And but anyway, I threw some lights down here. I hid them underneath on each side because that redstone lamp is enough. There's one under here as well, and one under here and here. Those redstone lamps are enough to keep this area lit up and spawn free. Even during the day, but you can't see them really. I mean, you have to be down in a pen really to see them. And when you see them down here, I think it's okay. You know, it's kind of necessary. That's one of the problems with designing stuff in survival is the lighting. And I didn't want to be, you know, if we're over here working in the village, you know, we can have creepers spawn in here, and that's just a giant ball of sadness that I just didn't want to cry over. Didn't want to deal with it. So let's throw in. We can put our donkeys here for now, and we'll just grab all them. These donkeys are not nothing. These guys are nothing special. I mean, they're just donkeys. They all seem to move the same. I did find one donkey right there. It seemed a little marginally. He seemed a little bit faster than the other guys, so we'll breed him. Oh, man, they can get up here and walk over. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a problem. Man, there's always something. It makes building aesthetically just difficult. This is why this type of thing right here, for the fact that he can walk over here now, is why I put leaves here and here, because yeah, otherwise they're going to start walking all over the place. And that's just, I don't think we want that. What a bummer. That's just a bummer, man, because I thought the hay looked really good like that in the corners. Let's check out something here. I don't know if this stops them being able, this probably doesn't stop them from going over the top, but let's see. So I can jump up there. Can they jump up there? Let's see if they can go, because if they can't go up because of the carpet, then I could put maybe yellow carpet or something on top of the hay. Don't they look just nice in the corner of these? This sort of nice slick design here. It's nice, clean and everything, but then have a little bit of the color from the hay bales. I thought looked really nice. And in the meantime, we'll see if the donkeys are jumping. Maybe they can't cross over the carpet. That would be pretty rad. Ah, another bit of hay. Okay. And I think I'll put the sign. Oh, conundrum. This sign would be for him. Let's say jumpers. Okay, let's grab a couple more. They don't seem to be going up on top of the carpet. Maybe the carpet is stopping them from going up there. I did breed on accident one little foal here. These guys here are the speedsters, so they don't jump, but they are very fast. They're very quick. Sometimes I feed them and they don't breed. Nope. Wait, what's going on? Did he get... No. Are they breeding? Are they breeding? Yeah, very cool. All right. Now this is a mule. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? All right. And mules, of course, cannot be bred themselves, but theoretically this little guy should grow up to be faster than this guy and allow us to put a chest on his back, like the horses don't. Well, anyway, so we did some horse breeding. That's what we set this whole thing up to do. Got a little horse breeding area here. Just to show you here, I just continue this road on a little bit here. I think the idea is we would come down here and then we would bank it to the left and travel here into the village. I don't really know what we're going to do with this village here. There's still plenty of horses wandering around out there. Anyway, I did, as you can see here, I threw up a couple of pine trees, a couple of spruce trees. I just wanted to see what they would look like if they turned yellow or not, and they don't. They retain their greenery there. I also had planted a birch tree here, but again, I was just looking for things to spruce up the area. So I was thinking about turning one spot here into like into a sort of a workspace, but I was thinking we could put down an anvil. I think I like the workbench might be better out here. We could put down another couple of chests here. Can't do it there. And this one then becomes like our little work area. You know, we got tools and stuff, and you know, we have, maybe this would be better over here. You know, like a little, you know, if you're in a barn or whatever, you've got areas where you've got tools and whatever, and you know, we just kind of maybe took over the space. I think I like it better over there. I do want to get rid of a lot of this stuff here, so there was one last thing I wanted to show you. Let's see, I got to move this over. So let me move all this stuff into the barn, and I'm going to show you the last little thing before we end this episode. All right, here we are back at the gold house, and this is the last thing I wanted to show you here before we end this episode, and it has to do specifically with, let me make sure, so there we go, let me show you. So you're right up here, right? Now I'm riding right, and I'm standing in the middle of the pistons, meaning from left to right, I'm standing in the middle, and that's going to be fine. We're coming up here, but now let me show you this. Okay. So we got trapdoors. So we want, when we AFK up here, you want to have a little trapdoor. It's easy to open. You got to open it. You got to remember to open it before you jump down. That's the only problem, which is why I put two of these up here. The reason is I want to, when you jump down, you got to remember to open both of these. You got to open this one so that when you ride back up, it's not closed and you won't hit your head, and then it'll trap you on top of that piston right there. So you got to keep that open for when you come up. And when you come up here and you want AFK, you want to close that guy. And I close both just so I remember to open that one before when I go to jump down, I open both. Now, here's what I want to show you. When they're open like this is going to let you come through every time unless, I'll show you real quick, unless you are riding up cheated over to the left. If you are, like I'm pushed to the left, key where I moved over left a little bit, I'm gonna bump my head on the base of that thing, and it's not gonna let me up. See that? It tried to push me up there, but I hit that with my head. I think that's what's happening. But anyway, if you want to have a trapdoor that stops zombie pigmen from following you up because you built a crazy, piston elevator like CryinMo did, you need a way to keep yourself safe while you're up there. But when you ride up, it might bump your head and you not get up, and you're like, hey man, it doesn't work. CryinMo lied to me. Well, the trick is you just have to stand over to this side. You can stand in the middle, or you can stand over, but if you're all the way to the left, you will hit that trap door and it won't let you up. But if you're over here this side, it'll let you up just fine, or if you're in the middle, it'll let you up just fine. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and checking out the new little barn that we built, and I hope you guys dug that. We talked a lot about TV shows and movies lately, so I think in the next episode, I'm going to warn you now, the next episode, I think I'm gonna maybe ask the question that we hardly ever ask these days, and that is what do you like to read? You guys into books at all? I mean, I know people that are not into books at all, but I myself, I do a lot of reading. I used to do a ton more reading, of course, before the internet age. And when I was a kid, I read a lot, and I like reading. And I definitely have some favorite authors, some favorite books, and we could talk a little bit about books. If that doesn't interest you at all, you can let me know and shut me down now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is CryinMo. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and take care. Later.